Welcome everybody. It's getting to be the end of August here and it feels like fall is upon us and everything is kind of turning to seed. So tonight I'm going to show you how to collect seeds for next spring. I like to clip them now. Some of them can fall on the ground now if that's where you want your seeds to fall. But I like to collect the seeds for next year if I want to start a new flower garden somewhere, or maybe I want to give some seeds to somebody. So we're going to collect seeds today, and I like to put them in a paper bag because it keeps them dry. You want to keep your seeds dry so they don't get moldy. So come along. Okay, so here we've got a mullein. The flowers have fallen off, and this is all seeds. If you can see all these little pods, they're loaded with seeds. In fact, I'll maybe pick one off. See all the seeds in here? That's just one. Can you imagine this whole stalk has thousands of seeds? This is a very healing plant from the ancient times. They use this for inflammatory diseases, coughing, and maybe even COVID. I doubt that the doctors have tried this remedy. You know, the drug companies want their money, so I doubt they're going to want to have this simple little solution. You'll have to Google on how to use it. I believe it's the flowers, the yellow flowers you put in your tea, and other medicinal you're distracting me, Olive. I'm going to save these seeds, and I will, anybody's interested in some seeds, I can probably send you some. Okay, look how big this thing is. I was going to put it in that bag there. Excuse me. So I'm going to save these seeds in this bag here. I'll just, and then cut it down so it'll fit in the bag. Now we've got some yarrow here. And this has been used for many years, and it's good for digestive issues, and you can put it in your tea and make a tea. There's many medicinal uses for this, and you can look that up. People think it's a weed, but there's no such thing as a weed. Every weed I have found has a medicinal use for it. I enjoy every plant that's growing in my garden. Whether it's a weed, it's not called a weed, it's a beautiful piece of medicine that we may need in today's world. This could be a very simple solution right here in the garden.
Hey folks, here we have some feverfew. This flower can be used for joint pain, coughing, stress, and you can also make tea from this. Come on in. Put it in the bag.
Okay, and here we have some Shasta Daisies. These get really tall. As you can see, they're about as tall as I am. They're starting to turn to, these that are drying up are turning to seed. So I'm just going to clip this and any ones that are starting to turn to seed, because they will spread like crazy too. So if you want to start a new flower garden in the spring, you'll have lots of seeds, or share them with your neighbor. Okay, and here are the smaller daisies. I believe they're called Oxide Daisies, just the small little daisies. Tons and tons of seeds. Look at that, off of one. Look at all these seeds. See, they're dropping in the garden, and we don't want these in the garden, so we've got to get them now. So here we've got some mint. This is flowers. The bees love this, so I try to leave it on for the bees. For pollinate, they like to use this for their pollination, and but it's going to turn to seed and it's going to spread everywhere. So right now I think I'm just going to cut that. But this is excellent for tea. Mint tea is so good for you. It has a lot of antioxidants in it, and you can put maybe 5 or 6 or how many leaves you want in a cup of boiling water. There we go, mint tea right there. So now we have got lots and lots of foxgloves, and these are beautiful. The bees love these. But look at what happens. This stalk here is loaded with seeds, and if you don't get the seeds now, your whole yard will be covered in foxglove. See, here's all these seeds. Each little pod has just tons of seeds in there. So you want to collect these before they drop all over the ground. So I'm going to carefully cut this because it is totally seeded. Yep, I can feel them dropping as I cut. You want a bigger bag than this one here because there's a lot of seeds in this thing. Okay, and here we've got some Calendula. It boosts your immune system, and you can use these in tea. And it has some medicinal uses for it as well. And here you can see it all drying up. These are all seeds. So we'll put these in a bag for next year if we want to start a flower garden with these as a border